Well, the sweeping investigation into MARTA is adding some new challenges for the transit agency. Today, that agency was supposed to launch its new train cars. Well, we have learned that the new cars have not yet received state certification and are still being tested for safety. And more concerns at MARTA faregates after newly installed panels shattered. MARTA says now it's going to switch to thicker glass. The new faregates are part of a system-wide upgrade designed to allow riders to simply tap to pay for trains and bus rides. And we are staying on top of this federal investigation. We're going to continue to push for answers from MARTA. You can find complete coverage of the transit system safety plan on ANF Plus, where we're streaming.